Have you ever been scrolling on YouTube or Twitch looking for some good gameplay to watch from your favorite streamer or YouTuber? You end up finding the one and you're entertained by the fact that they're getting 100 plus kills, they're dropping nuclear after nuclear, they seemingly cannot die, and this gives you some motivation to turn on your console, play some Call of Duty, and go for a nuke or a high kill game yourself. However, lo and behold, the skill-based matchmaking that you have has loaded you into game after game of sweaty tryhards that make it nearly impossible for you to accomplish getting high kill streaks and nuclears. Now you wonder to yourself, why did it look so easy for them? Why am I getting into lobbies with such sweaty tryhards? How do my favorite YouTubers and streamers make it look so easy? If you want answers to these questions and you want to find out why your lobbies are so much harder than your favorite Call of Duty content creators, then be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be breaking it down and showing you guys why that is. But before we get into that, I want to quickly mention that this video is sponsored by DigiZani. This website will allow you guys to purchase in-game currency, video games, and boosting services. And specifically for Call of Duty, you can navigate over to DGZ Gold and purchase things like max level weapons, max prestige, dark aether and DM Ultra unlock services, and so much more. Make sure to use code Eradicate for 5% off your purchase. You can also go to DGZ Gold giveaways and enter to win some awesome prizes. So big shout out to DGZ for sponsoring this video. I greatly appreciate it, and remember to use my code when making purchases for 5% off. So before we get into the reasoning behind this and how these Call of Duty content creators are able to pull this off, I'm going to quickly cover what skill-based matchmaking is. That way we can understand why your lobbies are always different than your favorite content creators. So skill-based matchmaking is essentially a system that has been put into the most recent Call of Duty titles. And basically what it does is it pools together people who have similar skill levels. So for reference, you have below average players playing with below average players, and average players playing against average players, and finally good players playing against other good players. And the reason this was implemented was to sort of keep a consistency with fair games. They don't want new players to constantly be getting beat up by good players. And if you're an OG, you will probably remember the era of Christmas noobs, where everybody got the new Call of Duty for Christmas, but the people who got the game on release were already good at the game. So then they would basically just destroy all these new players. And if you look at it from the new player standpoint, it would be very discouraging to keep playing if you're just constantly being beaten by players who are already way better than you. On the flip side, however, if you're decent at the game and you're constantly being matched up with players of equal or better skill, it can be very tedious to try and load into a game, have some fun, and feel some level of gratitude from dropping a lot of kills in game. Skill-based matchmaking is especially deterring to content creators as they make a living playing Call of Duty, and think about how hard of a job it is to be constantly matched up with good players while trying to pop off and make an entertaining video. So obviously this leads to people trying to find ways around the skill-based matchmaking system so that they can play the game and have some fun, completely destroying other players. And this whole process is now known as reverse boosting. Now, even though some people are blatantly honest about whether or not they reverse boost, there are still some of them that don't admit to it, so that they appear to be a very good player, and so that they can continue to get good, entertaining, high kill gameplays, dropping nuclears, and stuff like that. Now, the point of the video you've all been waiting for, and that is the process of reverse boosting. And if your favorite content creators can do it and get away with it, why can't you, right? So the first process of reverse boosting is simple. Understanding how skill-based matchmaking works, you can put that knowledge to good use and become aware of one simple thing: how good you do in-game results in how good the other players in your next games will be. So in order to get lobbies with worse players, you'll simply need to play about 10 to 20 matches where you literally only die. This is going to show the skill-based matchmaking system that you are a bad player, and it's going to pair you up with the worst players online. That way you can make up for those bad games you just had. Now obviously the setup for this method is really only good to do occasionally, as the setup to get into one of these lobbies takes very long, but it's perfect for people who just want to get a taste of a pub stomping lobby where they can go ahead and get into a game and drop 100 kills on players who literally don't even know how to play the game. Now, if you're looking for a long-term method to reverse boost, you could create a brand new account and simply play 20 to 30 games where you just simply die and die again. That way the skill-based matchmaking system isn't going to have much data on you to go off of, and because of this, you're going to get a handful of matches where you're playing against bad players, compared to the first method where you're probably only going to get like one game Now, if you're looking for the best method possible to reverse boost, one that is going to be a long-term thing for you, then I suggest doing this third method to reverse boost. This is the method that most content creators use, and it's how they're able to consistently get into these lobbies full of terrible players, and it's essentially the same method as method number 2. However, there is an essential step that makes this third method long-lasting, and that is to basically have a second device with a new account. Use this new account and play 20 to 30 games where all you do is die, and then basically once you realize you're only ever playing against really bad players, you can search for a game and then go back onto your primary device with your main account on there. Join this Smurf account you have now created, and if you've done it correctly, then both your main account and your Smurf account are going to be in the same game, and all of the players in this lobby are going to be very low skill level. With this method, you can continue to use the reverse boosted account to find lobbies for your main account, and you can have an unlimited amount of low skill based lobbies. Now, this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys did learn something when it comes to skill based matchmaking and reverse boosting in Call of Duty. And if you did, be sure to leave a like before you go and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you guys who are here with me on this journey. Now, with all that being said, guys, my name is of course Eradicate, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.